Alasan sekarang radio Gembarane 97
Dan sekarang saatnya saya persilakan kepada para responden untuk bertanya kepada narasumber saya di studio hari ini. Ada Bapak Bupati dan juga Kepala Bappenas terkait dengan investasi dalam peluang bisnis yang berkelanjutan di Kabupaten Musi Banyuasin. Okay, I'm going to Pericu from Mana Impact Investment, Miss Patty. Do you have any question regarding invest climate in Musi Banyuasin to my guest, to the region of Musi Banyuasin?
Yeah, I have plenty of questions.
Okay.
One of my questions was related to whether the Regency has also looked at potentially other types of commodities or crops that can be sort of, intercropped with some of the existing commodities. I think it's great, as I mentioned earlier, that you're already looking at additional sort of increasing the value of the product with the rubber asphalt, the biohydrocarbon. But I just wonder if outside of these sort of primary commodities that the Regency is strong on, you're also looking at alternatives. And I mean, another question I had was on the development of the biohydrocarbon technology. How developed is that? And is that something that the Regency has put a lot of investment in? And then maybe also on the third one, I think it was mentioned, from the translation I got that you're sourcing from the smallholder farmers and not really from larger corporations. But I wonder, like the processing side, is that still done? Who does that? And is that something? So in addition to the farmers, the other parts of the value chain, is the, I guess, Regency or the program providing capacity building there? And I think I'll stop here because I have too many other questions.
Okay, thank you Miss Patty for your question. Boleh dijawab Pak Bupati dari pertanyaan Miss Patty mengenai punya banyak komoditas dan bagaimana menambahkan value-nya, kemudian investasinya, prosesnya juga seperti apa, bagaimana pemerintah bisa mendukung petani untuk meningkatkan value para petani. Silakan.
Sure. Thank you, Patty. I would like to answer some of your questions because the lists are very long and then there are also responders too. But it's okay, it's okay. First of all, of course, we are looking at other potential in other crops. Why I mentioned like gambir, kelapa sawit, or rubber or the palm oil, it's because they are the main plantation in Musi Banyuasin. But we are looking forward to attract other crops into our investment portfolio that could be offered to the other investors. Like, for examples that you are saying about the intercropping crops. Gambir, as we mentioned before, it's one of the crops that can be planted intercrop with other crops like gambir and also corn, jagung. It's a very big opportunity, and then we could offer it in other investment, and then also the second list that you mentioned before about the biohydrocarbon. Well, actually, biohydrocarbon is one of our strategy to include the plantation in Musi Banyuasin that can attract the potential investments coming in Musi Banyuasin. So the replanting side, the replanting is the national program that has been commenced a few years ago, and our region, Musi Banyuasin, is the pilot project of the replanting program. And then the plantation that has been replanted is mainly, and then all it belongs to the smallholders, to the farmers. It's not the big corporations. And then that we are looking forward next that this could be even more adding to the high nilai tambah, the added value for the farmers, to build the next processing or downstreaming industry from the CPO. That's I mentioned before, the IVO, industrial vegetable oils. Well, I'm very glad, and then also we are in Musi Banyuasin are very blessed with this program because it belongs to the national program, the Project Strategis Nasional for biohydrocarbon or biofuel or renewable energy based on palm oil. Of course, that we have to prepare everything, and then the off-taker of the IVO, it's the BUMN, the state-owned company that co-process with our facility, the co-processing the IVO into the biofuel. Then you are right, because we have to build up the capacity of the farmers, because I'm looking forward, not only they are selling the IPO, the CPO or IVO, but also they can also have some what we call the factory itself, the co-processing plant itself, that includes the ownership, the structure of the ownership, including the farmers and also the cooperative or KUD. This is what we call the corporation of the cooperative, the korporasi dari para petani, korporasi daripada koperasi. That's our main objective. And also that we have to build the capacity of the farmers, not only by lecturing them the good agricultural practices, but also how they become a potential owner or potential instructor, the potential producer of the oil or biohydrocarbon. So that's for Patty, I think. So we're looking forward to look at other investment, but we are now concentrating on those three main criteria or main objectives. And then, well, I'm looking forward to have a conversation with Mana to explore any other areas that could be enhanced. Yeah.
Oke, terima kasih Pak Bupati atas responnya. Mana Impact Investment, thank you so much. Dan